Yo, what's going on, guys? Over here, back with another video for you guys today. And today, I actually have another commentary for you guys today. And normally, I don't have this many commentaries the same week. I'm having two, I think, and I normally have one every other week if it's even that often. But this is something that really needs to get addressed, and doing this over a live gameplay would definitely be a lot harder because one, I have to get good content while also talking. And this is very important, so I don't want to be worrying about the gameplay instead of what I'm saying. So in my opinion, these are probably the top 10. There's probably other reasons also, but these are just the top 10 that came to my head first. It makes the game less fun. Now, Call of Duty has always been a game where it was never played to be competitive. It was always played to mess around with your friends, to do whatever. And it didn't really matter what you did or anything at all. It was to have fun, complete the challenges if you wanted to. And it was always fun to try and get the master camo, whatever it is. And this game is Dark Matter, and Modern Warfare was Damascus. But it overall just makes the game less enjoyable and less it makes me not want to play it as much. Number two, no one asked for this and no one wanted it. So I was confused on why we even got it in the first place. Because I didn't ever hear anybody ask, oh yeah, this would be a good idea to have this in the game. I did not hear anybody say that SBMM was good to have in a Call of Duty game. And I still don't hear anybody saying that this is a good idea. It's ridiculous. It just shows that Activision doesn't care about us. The Papa Activision is trying to push a game in the direction that it shouldn't go. It's pushing a game that millions love into a direction that it shouldn't go. Number three, it's hurting Papa Activision's profits. Now, I'm not exactly sure on the numbers, but I believe that Modern Warfare, in the first 3 days of it being out, its revenue was about $600,000, which is insane. And the time it took for this game's been out for close to 2 months now, it has just made $600,000 with including Warzone revenue. It has made a little bit more, but including Warzone revenue, it has made $650,000. Just think about that. In 3 days, Modern Warfare made what it took Cold War a little bit less than 2 months. That is insane. And that's also including Warzone. If you take out Warzone, I guarantee you that number would be way lower. It is ridiculous how many people stop playing Call of Duty because of skill-based matchmaking. And if they continue to have skill-based matchmaking, it will get worse and worse and worse. It's losing player retention, which is kind of going back onto the same thing that I just talked about with people not wanting to play this game. People really don't anymore. I used to hop on when I was a shit player and have fun just messing around and trying to get better. Now, new players, are getting shit on constantly because they do good in 2 games and then they get moved up to the CDL. It happens with me too. Not as much because I'm a more skilled player than them, but I will have a game or two where I do fantastic. And then the next game, I get put into the CDL. It's like, what the hell? I didn't do nothing. I didn't ask for this. I didn't want this. I want to play against good players, but I also want to play against the Christmas noobs. You're never going to ever see that again. You're never going to see Christmas noobs ever again, which is upsetting to me. That is one thing that has always been in COD and has always been kind of, alright, let me hop back on this game because now there's Christmas noobs and it's really funny. It's causing more tryhards. Now, there's always been tryhards in Call of Duty, and there's always will be, and it's just in video games in general. There's always going to be that one dickhead that's a tryhard. But it is making more people tryhard. It is making more people camp. It's making more people pull out the 47U, the AK, the Krieg, the XM4, is making more people try harder and not have as much fun. Which, at the bottom line, if you want to put a rank next to our name, or you want to give us a I don't know, a rank playlist. Sorry, I burped. A rank playlist or a league play. I would love to see that. I would honestly be okay with skill-based matchmaking in those modes, or even if you just put a rank next to my name. I would still not like skill-based matchmaking, but I'd like it a little bit more. I like it a little bit more. And I want to like this game. I do. I really do. But I can't sit through this game for more than 2 or 3 hours at a time anymore. I really can't. Like, I want to. I want to sit down. I want to play this game for hours. But I can't. Like, I just can't. Okay. I already said this. No rank attached to the name. Or there's no league play, no nothing. There's nothing. That's pretty much it. There's no rank, no league, no rank. Put something, please, anything. It becomes harder to do challenges. Now I know everybody doesn't do challenges, and not everybody goes for camos and grinds. But for the majority of the people, they do. Whether it's to get the mastery camo, or if it's to get every calling card, or whatever it is, it's making it harder to do so. It is making it harder to have fun in this game and to really do things like that. Alright. And now this is getting a little bit more subjective. The older Call of Duties were better. Now, you may agree with me, you may not. But in my personal opinion, the older Call of Duties were better than the Call of Duties now. Activision cared more. The developers had more say and actually talked to us. The older Call of Duties, in my opinion, were a lot better than the Call of Duties now. And the Call of Duties that we're currently seeing going around, Modern Warfare, Cold War, they wouldn't even get talked about back in the day. Not even a chance. Not even a chance. And this is a good segue, we have no control over it. We got no say in whether we wanted it or did not want it. We were given it. We said we don't want it. And Activision said, fuck you. That's what happened. Activision told us. Well, no, they actually didn't even tell us. They put it in the game. Didn't tell us why. They lied and said they didn't have it in the game. Then they try to play it off like that it didn't even exist. They really did. This is what pissed me off, is that they try to act like it never existed. They didn't do it. They didn't want to talk about it. They acted like that it was a figment of our imagination when it was a serious issue that was never ever talked about. No one knew about. No one wanted. We didn't even get word of it from anybody. And then Warzone was lied about also. Said they weren't going to have skill-based matchmaking. Guess what? They fucking did. From the very beginning, they had skill-based matchmaking. Cold War. I do not remember if they said they were or weren't. But if they did say they were going to have it, I would be surprised. I would be surprised if they really told the truth and said that they did. I don't remember. But I'd be really surprised if they actually admitted the truth and said that they were. And last but not least, this is more of a preference than a reason. I personally don't like this, and I know a lot of other people don't like this. Reverse boosting. And also session joining. I don't do neither one of those things. I do play with people sometimes, but it really doesn't make a difference. We're still going against tryhards. But reverse boosting and joining join sessions, like it makes other people not happy. It really does. And they know it's in the game, and they also know that there's nothing that they know that nobody's gonna say anything about it because no one really puts them at fault. If I see somebody reverse boosting, I really don't care. I don't like it, but I'm not gonna report them for doing it because it is hurting everybody. It's hurting good players. It's hurting the shitty players. It's hurting the noobs. It's hurting the casuals, the tryhard. It's hurting everybody because it's throwing a balance off. There has to be a point where everybody can just get along, and we just don't have skill-based matchmaking anymore. Actually, this is number 11. I just thought about this right now, that it's lowering our ping. Now, if you want to get into a better lobby, whatever, don't touch my fucking ping. I already have a shitty Wi-Fi, and when you hurt my ping to get me into a better skilled lobby, that is going too far. That's bringing over the edge, and that is fucked up. And that's going to wrap up the video. I hope you guys did enjoy it. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe. I post almost every single day. And if you want to put other things that you don't like about skill-based matchmaking, put them down in the comments. I'll probably read it. And yeah, that's my guys. Be easy.